And welcome to the Rob and Noddy Show number 2. Of course, I am Rob himself, with my wonderful co-host.
Noddy Osborne.
And of course, a third but silent co-host, which is Chinny, our lovable ferret. But at times I just like to call him Batman. I don't know why, but he's definitely a Batman.
Chinchilla. Ferret.
Go on, he's a super ferret. I've seen him fly around at times. All kidding aside, this show we're thinking about talking about music, what we used to listen to when we was younger, and what got us into it. Dead silence! That's a fuck up. For example, first things, actually, before we go into that, there's one thing I want to say. A wonderful piece of art was at the start of this show. That's by Noddy Osborne herself. It's a present to me, because today I'm 30.
He's an old man now, apparently.
Oh, look at me grey hair. Can you see it? Bit there, bit there.
That's shine.
Bit there.
Hey, I'm 36 and a half now.
Yeah, but
What
you're a
adult
babe.
says
You're
36
way
and a
better
half?
looking than I am. And way younger looking anyways. Look at her.
It's the pigtails. No, it's a mask. I actually look like something
No,
else.
you just look like a
underneath.
cute Noddy. That's what I say.
Well, thank you. You're delusional.
Yeah, of course. The last show what we did got a hell of a lot more views than I thought that we would have. I was actually quite surprised, and especially from the amounts of support what we got over on Facebook and
Thank
the
you.
groups and so on. Yes, so thank you indeed. So if you enjoy our shows, please subscribe to us on YouTube, leave us a comment, and things what we also want to say. If there's any topics or suggestions, go ahead and just put it down for us and we'll check it out. You never know, we might talk
Please.
about it. And of course, all the fan mail goes to Noddy.
Actually, it goes to him. Little boy
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, he's our
He's my
receptionist.
secretary. That's right. Batman.
Yeah, so. Anyways, this show, we're going to be talking about music. It's about things what we enjoyed when we was growing up, what got us into music, our influences. And of course, Noddy, when she was younger, she played the piano.
I did. Actually, I was asked if I'd like to play it, and I'm like, yay, yeah, it sounds like fun. I didn't realize how not fun it would be once I actually had to practice. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. And I was influenced by Frank Mills a lot, who is a North American pianist who very few people have heard about, but I listened to him a lot because of the whole piano thing, and I was, like 5 years old to 8, 9 years old. I actually met him in concert, after concert, got his autograph, and I was like, that's my first concert, actually. Legitimately, it's Frank Mills. So that's 3 concerts I've been to, and I'll get into the other 2 later, maybe.
For me, my earliest memory was basically going through my own parents' vinyl collection. Like, I didn't really listen to a lot of music back then, but of course I just started playing with the bloody player itself. But one album what I always kept putting on was Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. I always loved the intro to that song. It's just one of those things that always stuck with me. And other kind of albums what I listened to was stuff like Beatles, Elvis, even Queen. But of course there was this one album, it was called like Now 7 or 2, or it was a very, very early bloody vinyl. It was like your multi CDs, you know, when you get all these different songs. And one song on it while I was like listening to was Ghostbusters. You did as well, didn't you?
Actually, that was my first album, vinyl. I got it as a Christmas present, and I was huge into Ghostbusters anyway. Saw it in the theaters, so yeah, that was my first present, personal album, and then my first actual bought vinyl album that I bought myself with my parents' money was The Cars' Greatest Hits. So I played the hell out of them.
That's the thing with me. I don't think I ever had any vinyls. My brother did. My brother had a few because he bought him this bloody Jive Bunny set, which is it was just like your bloody 60s, 70s music, and it was just like all the dancey stuff that was all like mixed together. And that stuff carried on through his life. It's like he still likes listening to like song mashups and stuff now, so it's mad how that's influenced him.
Oh yeah, vinyl I grew up with because my folks, we had this big Telefunken player. I don't know if you know what that is. It's just a big radio thing with a record player, and then it had another sort of weird disc thingy in it to tape. You don't get those anymore. But yeah, the whole collection we all shared in that one thing. And my parents would have Dolly Parton and Crystal Gayle, ABBA. I loved ABBA actually, but yeah.
Yeah,
So
we had
there was that.
ABBA too. Well, they always had all the classics, like I said, like Beatles, Rolling Stones, those kind of things. What everyone's got. It's like our bloody record player. It was just this big slab of wood, wasn't it? I think it also had a bloody radio tuner in as well. Ones where you had to twist it out, tune it in.
Oh yeah, we had that totally.
Mm.
But that was all built in, that thing.
That's for me. It's like when they always ask what is your first CD. For me, it was actually Bat Out of Hell and Bat Out of Hell 2, because like during the early 90s, my parents finally bought a new hi-fi system and it had a CD player in it. And was that go, ooh, magical disc. Let's see what we can get. So of course, Meatloaf's always carried on. And the reason why I wanted the CDs was because my dad was getting pissed off because I kept putting his vinyl on, recording it to tape. And of course, since I was listening to those tapes all the time, the quality would just go to shit, wouldn't it? So you had to keep doing it.
Well, it was already shit. I did that too. I totally did that. Oh, I can't. We all did that. It's like we made do with it, and that was cool. But now people are like, "Oh, that sucks. I don't like this quality." We're all grown and spoiled.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that's lost on this current generation. Your own mixtapes, especially when you're recording off the pissing radio. It's like you be there, putting fingers on the buttons, waiting. Don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. Stop! Yes, I got it. But of course, the arsehole DJs, they start catching on, so they'll start speaking. Usually at the beginning or right at the end of the song, you'd be, "Oh, shut up, you bastard!"
Well, I had way less control of that because I'd actually be recording from that Telefunken on to a stupid little crap recorder, and I'd have maybe my mom in the background laughing, or my dad, like maybe he'd sneeze or call mom and go, "Hey, Ray," or maybe my dog would run by or something. So yeah, it was uncontrollable.
Well, so you was literally with a microphone. Was it like one of those portable cassette recorders where basically you had this like big box and then you could plug a mic in
Yes.
it? Oh,
Well,
me and my brother had
it
that as
had the
well, but
mic
it had a
built
built-in
in.
mic.
Yeah, it was built in. It was built in. I didn't have a fancy mic yet. Yeah.
We should get you digging around your tape so we can play some pre-Noddy.
No, I had to gauge where I put it. I'm like, okay, this is a good sound. Okay, that sounds it's too much noise here. Okay, perfect here. Oh, mom just made a noise. Okay, but yeah, no, it was good times because hell, why not? It worked. It was portable instead of just being in my in the living room. I could take it into my room.
And of course, when you turn into a teenager, you get your own CD player, you get it in your room. But one thing though, it's like as a young kid, I fucking hate every bit of music what my brother played. He'd be like, "Hey Rob, listen to the Nirvana." I goes, "No, I ain't listening to that shit." "Hey Rob, listen to these." "No, they're shit too." That's No Doubt. Actually, I like No Doubt, but I just didn't tell him. So I remember you telling me a few stories about your brother making you listen to music what he was playing.
Well, see, sometimes he made me, but for the most part, I really enjoyed hanging out with him. But sometimes I was one of those very rare children who put herself to bed. Like, I want to go to bed, I want to sleep, I just love to sleep. And I'd sometimes crawl over the banister where he couldn't see me. He didn't know I was there. He's like, "Ray, come here, I'm counting to 10. I'm like, "Oh, crap." So, yeah, no, we ended up hanging out. It was my bedtime, and Mom would come in and say, "Go to bed." And he'd still go, "Sneak back later." But he would try to get me into stuff like Pink Floyd, which I didn't get into. I was like 18. So I'm talking about when I was like between 5 and 12. When he would call me in and stuff, and he was huge into Queen as well. Freddie Mercury, actually, when he was doing solo stuff as well. So, he was a huge, a very heavy influence on what I got into. In fact, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten into Ozzy Osbourne or Alice Cooper. So.
Yeah, like you are now. Love 'em. It's like one of the
Well,
biggest changes for me must have been like I didn't really get into music properly until like 21. Because I think that's when you get to an age where you just start listening to it different. Like, at first, I just liked the sound of it. I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics or anything like that. So when you hit 21 and you really do start listening, plus with the help of the internet, when you can just listen to anything what you want, it's like a whole different view on it.
well, unlike you, youngin, I didn't have the internet in my household, so I was just my brother's tapes. He was nice enough to let me borrow them because I took great care of them. We were bringing a Joe Satriani one though to school, and then this guy in upper grade wanted to borrow it for phys ed for his class, and came back to me with the song with it a little bit messed up, and I'm like, bastard, I'm not gonna get in so much trouble, but I never got in trouble for it. I don't know if Ray ever noticed, but I felt so bad because I was like, "This is gold." I was treating his stuff like gold because I didn't want to break it because I didn't also want to not be able to borrow anything again.
So wait a minute, you're saying that you're stealing his music, but without him knowing?
No, he knew.
I was about to say, you've been
He said
watching his back now, week. She did what?
no, he let me borrow like Def Leppard. I'd be bringing all his tapes because that's all I really had. Like Def Leppard, Alice Cooper, Ozzy and stuff. And then I'd start getting my own stuff, which was not very much. But he also worked in a music store, so he'd bring a whole crap ton of stuff home and introduce me to more stuff. So, and
I bet it'd be
interestingly
fun
enough,
working
later
on
on,
those kind of stores. I wouldn't mind that. So for one, you get to listen to music all day, and two, you get all the movies and games and stuff, which I'm a bloody geek for, so because I love that shit. Who doesn't
well, like
love the
he
DVDs?
worked in one, and then I worked in one when I was like 18. That was like my second job. But the first one, that was my second job. So I started showing him stuff. And when he visited him, he's like, "Wow, I introduced you to music when you were growing up, and now you're the one showing me." So, yeah.
It's kind of that way with me and my brother as well. Because I'm always saying, have you heard of these? Have you heard of these? Have you heard of these? And he goes, no, the shit, Rob, fuck off. I'm just kidding. But it's just different now. He's like, when I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, since my brother's, we've not lived together for a good, I'll say about 7 or 8 years now. So my brother, he's not really know my taste in music. So like, the other night, a couple of weeks back, me, Ray, and my brother Stephen, we went on this site called Plug DJ, where it's just a YouTube player but with a nice chat room where you can cube these music videos and just listen to stuff and chat. And he was going, Rob, I really didn't know you was into this kind of music. And I said, I've been here for years. So when going on sites like Plug DJ, you must have been introduced to a lot of new music.
Yes, I was. I forget some of it. I'd have to look at my list. I added some stuff that was good. I don't remember the names of them because some of them seem obscure to me. I'm not really in the loop. I'm not one to listen to the radio, so I usually listen to what people hand over to me or what I already have in stock. And I know that sounds kind of bad, but but the radio isn't. It just plays everything that's crap anyway, so I can't really find anything that's gold.
I agree. It's like, the weird thing is, it's like, when I was growing up, my dad was always saying, that's shit, that's what's on the TV, because when you get to a certain age, you think everything is shit apart from the older music, what you like. And now I'm like that, I'm like, that is really, really, really shit. And my dad's going, ooh, Black Eyed Peas! I'm not kidding, seriously. I was like, you like Black Eyed Peas? And he goes, yeah, they're brilliant. I think he just likes Fergie, to be honest.
That was cute. Does he really do that?
That's all he was. I know, it's like, especially the one song what I know you'd love. You're going to love it.
Uh-oh.
I got to push pineapple, shake the tree.
She's throwing in a towel. If anyone was wondering what the hell that was Agony by Black Lace. Don't look it up on YouTube because no one else listens to it, and I might think they're popular again.
Well, you don't want to be one-upped. I mean, like, you're the only viewer on there.
I don't know. It's just me. Actually, I got 2 viewers. One's from me, and the other's probably just a crash or something.
A bot looked at it.
It's like when I first did get on the internet. So of course, you was one of my first friends, and I remember flooding you with lots and lots of music. You know, stuff like your Stone Roses, Keen, Stereophonics, and the list goes on, like Travis. So what was it like getting a different perspective or point of view with music, really? Because we do share similar
Wonderful.
tastes, but of course, it's from different sides of the world, isn't it? It's all the same kind of music, but it's just new at the same time, you know what I mean?
Well, the thing that blew my mind is I'd be like going, oh, so this is the situation, emotion, or whatever the hell situation I'm going through in life right now. And all of a sudden you'd go, bloop. I'm like, what's this? I'm like, holy crap, man, that's exactly what I'm going through right now. How the fuck did you do that? And you said, I remember this, you have, well, you like, basically have like anything that you can go through in life, like any kind of like emotional or whatever, you've got it. Like you just collected it. I probably am really not doing that justice by trying to repeat it because it was ages ago. But
I know, that's
yeah,
just what I was like when I was 21. It was basically, I've got into lyrics and stuff like that, so I was going through stuff, and of course, I was remembering stuff and stuff and stuff, so when you was going through a bad time, I'll be like, oh shit, this will do, that'll do, this song will do. That was like a bloody encyclopedia. It got to the point where I went onto this site called blogstar.com, and I just did I had thousands and thousands and thousands of bloody music videos on there. And when I was talking to people in chat, from guessing what their mood was, I was able to play songs based on that. And a lot of people going, you're a great DJ, you're brilliant. I goes, no, I'm not, I'm just playing what I like. All I was doing was just guessing people's moods and just trying to get the right vibe to it.
well, that makes a great DJ though. You're not really giving yourself enough credit because I mean, first off, you have a great arsenal of music, so then you can just point. But if you play what you like, it shows. Because if you play crap you don't like, then no one else is gonna like it. Well, if you don't like it, why the hell should anyone else, right?
Yeah, I suppose you're right, because like 2 people was like, oh, your music's great. Or some people will be like, turn that gay shit off, you fucking faggot. I was like, fucking hell, the Americans are here. Get away!
Uh-oh.
The funny thing is, though, those people who was calling me them words, if they was in the same room and no one else was, they'd be going, this is great, man, play some more. As soon as someone came in here, they knew, God, it's gay as shit. God, weird people. I think it's like, what's it called? Guilty pleasures. Have you got any of them?
Yes. Twilight.
Ah!
Shut up. I
really
admit
hope
it,
you
okay?
know on the Twilight. Yeah, but I bet you
I
got the
never
bloody soundtrack,
read
haven't
the
you?
books. I never read. Oh, I can't believe this. I never read the books. I never would read the books, but I have seen the movies and I do enjoy them enough. But I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy the last one. I saw the trailer for that one.
I have no idea. I might into it, so I just hope they all die in the last one, but I guess sparkly vampires must die. I'm going to fling them with CDs. Kill them with the old fucking soundtrack right between the eyes. Whoa!
Oh boy.
Say that, you
That's not how you
sparkly
kill
twat.
Wow, man.
So anyways, we're coming up to time now. God, we're going a little bit longer than I thought we would. So of
And we
course,
have so much more to cover, but oh dear.
yeah. Well,
Look at us.
this is one thing what you can leave in comments, people. If you want these shows to be longer, tell us. If there's a certain subject you want to hear, tell us. We'll do it, see what we can do. Of course, I'm Rob himself.
And I'm Noddy Osborne signing off.
Thank you, and if you like us, subscribe, leave us a comment. Just have some,
Please.
just have some fun with it, because we are having fun doing this. And thank you
We
very
love
much.
comments and we love you.
Yeah, we love you. Noddy loves you more, though. Look at her, ain't she cute?
I have no more room in my heart. Don't do that to them. Don't do that. Come on.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
And thank you very much. And once again, the show picture you're looking at is Noddy art. You're gonna love it. If you're friends on Facebook with her, just check out her albums. You can see all the other stuff she's drawn in the past. It's all good stuff, so check it out. And bye bye.
Bye-bye.